and we are going to be playing the game Blueprints. Like I said, I do not know much of anything about this game. I messed with a couple settings just to make sure the audio and graphics look good, but yeah, I just know it's a puzzle game, and I've heard some good things about it, so excited to get started. Been craving playing a puzzle game of late. So, no real plans for tonight as far as how long we're going to go, but I expect at least a couple hours. Already though, from the music and the opening of this game, it seems like it's going to be very atmospheric, kind of dark. I'm not expecting necessarily scary, but if you like puzzles, I can't remember the Forgotten City enough. Yes, that's actually a game on my list as well. Thank you, Cyber. That's a good recommendation. I'll definitely do that. Alright, thanks, Crow. Talk to you later, man. Much love. Thank you, sir. Okay, sweet. Good to know, Cyber. Appreciate that recommendation. I will definitely, I think I'll probably stream that at some point.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
So we're basically this guy's great-grand-nephew and are potentially given the heir to all of his stuff, all of his money, but we have to find this hidden 46th room in a 45 house mansion. What? How big is this game? That's actually wild. If you like history and mystery, you'll enjoy the temporal trails of the Forgotten City. Okay. I mean, that sounds awesome. Like I said, I've looked into that game before, and the Forgotten City. Yep. Alright. Well, we're here. Can we go outside? Okay. Okay. This is cool. I like it. There's footsteps in the top left. There's a number with a footstep. I don't know if that's how close we are. It was going down as I walked this direction. Entrance hall, rank 1. Open only in the event of my death. Shoot, I forgot to adjust my... Give me a second. For some reason I'm I don't have it on full screen because I want to be able to play it in 1920 by 1080, and I have a widescreen monitor, but it's cutting off the bottom a little bit. I wonder if we can hide the taskbar real quick. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Might just be the game. It does on my Xbox too. Okay. Let me see if this... It was just cutting off the very bottom. Nope, I'm good now. How weird. I just needed to get the taskbar to come down and cool. We're good to go. So it says open only in the event of my death. Okay, next page. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. Assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. What? I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all of my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, wow. I think this is not a good game to get stoned to. This is gonna need all the brain power whatsoever. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. That's why I went down to 48, because I went out and then back in. Ugh. You will be too tired to continue searching the manor. Oh, okay, when you no longer have any steps, basically, or rooms left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, so that makes sense. Why I wasted 2 on my first day already. Cool. So going out is technically a new room, essentially. The Mount Holly blueprint. Maybe outside is the secret room. Maybe I figured it out already. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventures. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. Okay. Wow. So it's 5 by 9 house, which gives you 45. And that's the antechamber, which, from its root meaning, the room before all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Okay, so that's not room 46. It's room 45. Interesting. You can call it a day early, it looks like. You should be in a room, you'll lose 1 when you no longer have any. Yeah. So entrance hall, past the steps and beyond the grand doors. Admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. So it is a type permanent blueprint. Okay. So this is a permanent room. This always remains the same. Does that mean it will be invaluable to explore? I'd say it'll probably still have value. Alright, center, left, right. I'm left-handed, so let's go left. Oh, select a room to draft. Bedroom, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 rooms, essentially. Closet, 2 items, or a hallway. I mean, this seems pretty good off the rip. So we'll do bedroom. I feel like any of them probably are useful. Hallway may just go to more potential rooms, which might be important. But I've never played, so I think I'm worried about my steps right now. Greetings from Reddington. Reddington. The text is in red. Not sure what that has to do with anything. Not sure who she is. My mother, maybe? This trunk is locked. Okay. Yeah, we go onward. Okay. Plus 10, plus 1 key, plus 4 coins. Okay. Let's try something different. Let's do the little nook. Cute. I wonder if there's any importance in remembering what doors, like, what were the possibilities for each thing. But anyways, it looks like we have a key, which it said we were going to get plus 1 key. Journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay. I think that's fair. I think I have one over here that I can... I'll do it in pencil. Because we don't want to, we may make mistakes, so we want to make sure we can erase, but I will actually take its advice. I think that probably if it's advising you that you should write things down, especially if I play this in multiple sittings, it might be pretty hard to completely figure out without. So for now, I don't know if there's anything I want to write down quite yet. But we'll have that available in case there's like some really important things that'll be more difficult to remember. So again, we're in the nook. Now we can make a spare room, a den, or a closet, which gives us 2 items. I don't know if we're getting what we're getting. Are we getting 2 items? Are we storing 2 items? Like, I guess that's what we gotta figure out. Let's do a den. Let's see what the plus 1 diamond is. Advisable. There are all sorts of puzzles in the rooms. Yeah. Cool. I will probably then at least take some notes occasionally. Okay, we're down to 47 steps. And if I go back, I think that uses a... because I experienced that going in and out. Okay, so we got a diamond, or didn't really look like a diamond, but some sort of valuable stone. Okay, I know I'm gonna like this game. I can kind of already tell. It's definitely right up my alley. Oh, what the? I'm a doofus. That's why that was open. I was like, well, why is this door open? It's literally the hall. Okay, so we just... Interesting. So if we look at our map now, this is what we've created. Interesting. And a den has 3 doors. So maybe, yeah, sometimes the rooms get you more doors. That's why getting like a hallway is probably pretty decent, because that gives you access to more rooms potentially. I would say that probably makes sense. So there's the hallway, a storeroom, +1 key, +1 diamond, +1 coin. Pantry gives you plus. Let's do a hallway this time. Okay, got us access to 2 more doors. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. See, that seems like something I might need to write down. Doors in west wing. Likely to be locked. Okay. What is the west wing, I guess, is what we need to figure out. I mean, it could be the west, like, side of the house. I'm assuming we're going north initially, but maybe we're not. Seems like the type of game that might not be that way, but very interesting. Okay, so I bet learning the layouts of these different rooms is probably important, because it's somehow I'm supposed to like figure out the right doors and the right path where I can get here. I got to imagine. And at some point, if I like, I've already blocked this whole side off right here. I can't go like into this corner from here. I would have to find another way around. So I'm already guessing like you just don't want to corner yourself off all ways. Like, this is really key that I don't block myself into this corner, otherwise we can't go any further. So yeah, okay. Hey Cyber, thank you. I really want to try and figure this. So if I'm asking questions, I will tell you right now that that is very they are definitely what's the word? I'm not looking for an answer from anyone. I'm just talking out loud. So I appreciate the information, but I definitely want to try and just kind of discover all the little things on my own without being told ahead of time. So thank you. You're good. You're good. All right. So like I said, I definitely don't want to close myself off on the right. And I think both of these look like closed-in rooms from what I can tell in the pictures. Haven't been paying attention enough if the pictures are actually how the room looks, but I'm gonna be safe and go with the parlor, I think. So it did turn to the left. Cool. Okay. So I kind of figured that out. And you're good. No worries, man. I just I'm kind of just asking questions out loud while I feel like this game is gonna have some really weird twists, so like I could see them just like throwing off what the actual directions are of the house and whatnot. Okay, so we got a rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. So what happened to music in the game? Just kind of went away. Alright. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry about my wife's wit. Or that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You pressed me to write the particulars of this game. When I found the time, I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should be inclined to play this confounded game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. Okay, so this is the instructions of this game with 3 boxes of different colors. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. I don't know if I want to write this down. But I'll Cliff Notes it. One box. I think the important word is at least, which means there's always a minimum of 1, but it could be more. True. 1 box at least. False. Only 1 box has a prize within. Okay. Only 1 with prize. Okay. I get it. So basically we're going to run into a room that has like a puzzle. It's going to be 3 boxes. They're going to be 3 different colors. And they're each going to have 3 different statements on them. And I've got to figure out if 1 of them are true or if 2 of them are true. And by that, figure out which one has this prize. Interesting. Okay. That's exciting stuff. I love the parlor game. Is that what that's called? Singular parlor. Yeah, okay. I'm going to write parlor game over that so I have to remember what it was called. You only played 3 days. Oh, okay, fair. Yeah. So you didn't finish it, Cyber? Oh, is this the parlor game? Oh, it's literally in here. Well, okay. So I didn't even need to write that down. I guess it was right behind me. 3 boxes in a row. For some reason I was expecting the boxes to be like red, blue, and yellow or green or something. Okay, so we got it. We need to read these statements. Oh, oops. I messed up. I was just going to read it, I swear. Okay, so we screwed that up. Dang it. I thought I had to click something to read it. As I was walking up, I clicked it and put the key in, so I don't know if it does us any good to figure out. This is the black box. This is the black box. The black box is not empty. Okay. I mean, those both seem like they were not lies, and this would be true, so they would have just been open this. But maybe it's more difficult than that. Like, but neither of them are the black box. So that might have been an easy one. I don't know. This clues change every time. I feel like that one was really easy, maybe, but I could be wrong. I messed it up. I just went to go click it. I thought I had to open something to read. Silly me. Once you've drawn 4 cards, you must select one to draft. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, pretty sure I gotta go chapel. Just based on where the doors are. Because that one's blocked off now. I wouldn't have been able to go any further this way, so need to be careful. I actually didn't read what the chapel had, but I guess I had coins. Spat Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. But you need a gem. Let's do the closet. I think we're kind of screwed in our whole setup already, so. So. An electronic keycard opens electronically powered security doors. Okay. And we got another gem. Well. So. I guess we gotta do what we can. I messed that up. But we're gonna have to go through the hallway and the other right side of the entrance hall. But we've kind of locked ourselves off this whole left side. I'm gonna do East Hall Wing. Go back and do these rooms first. Lavatory. Okay. Observatory. Oh, there's a breaker box or a laboratory. Let's see what the utility closet has with the breaker box, what that even does. Oh, okay, this is going to be important at some point. Key card entry system. So we have a key card. We can turn the gymnasium, the darkroom off, the garage on, and the cabinet at the bottom is crossed out. VAC indicators, I don't know what these do. Danger, toggling or break of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Oh jeez. Hopefully I didn't mess something up. That'd be kind of funny. Alright. Opportunity to spread and earn the office. Guest bedroom, you get 10 more rooms. Let's just do spare room because we got to keep going up. Yeah, this actually gives us a chance. I don't know what those breakers did though, I gotta be honest. I'm sure we'll find at some point. Okay. This room doesn't appear to have much at the moment that's relevant. Well, these two are completely closed off rooms, so I feel like we gotta choose something, otherwise we're completely stuck. So we'll do observatory plus 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. Oh, and it has a gem requirement. Is that just a 1 gem requirement? Yep, burned 1 gem. Hey, what's up, Spartan Wolf? How's it going? When you're picking the room, hit RT first so you can see the orientation. Took me a minute to realize that. Haha. Check your blueprint first. Yeah, I've been kind of doing that as I go, but I'm mostly remembering kind of how it is. But you can definitely get turned around here. But thank you for the advice. How are you doing? Like as you're at the door. Yeah, that makes sense right before. For sure. Thank you. I was just telling my buddy Cyber, who was in here, I am trying to figure out kind of most things without any tips or spoilers, but I appreciate the advice on that one. Just want to let you know. The fix arts, but that's not a huge, like, that's kind of just, yeah, for sure, we're not disclosing any parts. Thank you. I appreciate that, Spartan Wolf. That's more just like a common sense thing, hopefully. So I appreciate that. Would save the painful mistakes of closing yourself off. I can imagine. I kind of realized that early on, luckily, that if I kind of closed myself on one spot, so I didn't do it the second time. So our map so far is pretty small. I'm only a few days into the game myself. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. So you're kind of still figuring things out. I'm sure, like a game like this, probably everyone's experience is completely different because all the different possibilities you could do with your rooms probably makes everyone find certain things at different times, those are always really fun games. One game that I recommend always to people who like puzzle games is Outer Wilds, because it kind of plays the same way, where you go off and figure out different things at different times. It's very cool. So this kind of reminds me of that in a different way. So I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining up, and we love puzzle games like this here. So far, I'm really liking this game. It's definitely got my attention, and I have no idea where it's gonna completely go off to. Alright, so The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Fen Aries Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Interesting. Preface, this book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. Oh my goodness, this is definitely going to be, like, very important at some point. Oh gosh, okay. North Star +1 gold. The twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice +3 steps. So depending what the constellation is, you get these bonuses, basically. It seems. For a Diamondus Minor. +1 gem. The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That seems good. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Haven't seen an apple yet. Clavis the Key. +1 key. Diamondus Major. +5 gems. Druxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. Ooh. Okay. Looks like a skull. The Sale. Everything is 50% off today. Florealis Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. So let's kind of skip some pages too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 20. Does that mean there's ones that I don't know about, or are those just that might exist and we just find out later? So how do we... Can we look at what the constellations are? I was maybe going to say write this stuff down, but I don't know if it is like needed information on what to remember exactly. It seems, but I didn't notice that it skipped pages. Actually, good catch. Oh, thank you. Just there must be other constellations, as what I would guess, and maybe we'll find those pages, and maybe we never will. I don't know. Oh, we gotta lower that. Maybe this one. We want to get it to turn out towards the night sky, though, right? How do we... Is there another wheel down there that we can... Interesting. I like the pacing. It's very calm. We probably want to turn it right. Alright, give it a look-see. So that looks like just the... Oh, Constellation's effect only triggered when clicked on. Okay. So I gained 1 coin for the North Star. Sweet. I wonder if I can tilt it a different angle. It's already up. If there's another one up here, I don't know. Check it out. Has a notebook needed game. I have a huge talk going. Yeah, I got a notepad out as well, because when they suggested it, I was like, okay. Oh, what am I doing? I was like, yeah, when they like actually tell you to do that in the beginning of the game, then you probably should. What did I do? I get it jammed? I think I jammed it. The heck? My bad. Wasn't paying attention, but wish I had a physical book. Actually, too deep now. Yeah, and I had talked to a friend who had started playing. They said they had a book, or like a journal, and I was like, okay, that's interesting for sure. Let's see if we can go back. So I decided to just get ahead of it now. It seems like a game where there's just so much to remember, and I probably haven't been writing down enough yet, but I'm not even sure totally quite yet what is valuable and what isn't, so I'm kind of just... I got me a graph ruled notepad. Have you ever played The Witness? The pacing feels like that to me in here. I have not. I'll put that down on my list. I'm definitely like really intrigued to play more puzzle games of late. I can just imagine Scoots just... He's like Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, like connecting all the different things. Okay, let's not hit that again. We almost just did that twice in a row. Oh, but we can't. Okay. So maybe you can't even view it if it's not low enough. Okay, so then maybe there's just the one. Alright, we started time running up and down that a couple times, but you know what? The steps... Oh. Can spin a little globe. Can spin all these globes. So it's got like a clock looking thing down there. Chess piece. Okay, that seems like it's gotta mean something, no? Like, who just puts an ampersand on a, like, a photo? Like, that's at least like some... I'm like, oh jeez, that was technically stepping out of the room, but like that looks like okay, it could be like some sort of random art design. No one puts just an and symbol. That's funny. That is a really super grindy puzzle game. The Witness. This is more like the memory type game. Okay, very well done though. I got one of those hanging in my bedroom. IRL. What do you mean? Hastily scrawled notes circled with red. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Mason. I quote that all the time. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. I don't know if I have any way out, and I forgot to look up where I was at. I think we're kind of screwed. This, I think, would just turn back, so let's just do the bunk room. Probably have to restart. But I don't think there were any options for me. Yeah, either way I would have gotten stuck, so... this counts as 2 bedrooms. So many rooms. And we added a bunch of bananas. Okay. We have a hamster? Look at him. Oh, can I crouch? I can't crouch. Look at that little hamster. He's running. Camp Colonel. I don't know if there's anything in here that we can even pick up. Flashlight? Oh. He's done. I wonder if there's anything he's gonna do. Okay, well, we could read about some of the rooms. I mean, we've got spare room, an unfinished, and otherwise unremarkably empty room. If there had at some point been plans for the spare room, it would seem those designs are now long forgotten. Rarity commonplace, drafted one time. So we can see if I've gotten any rare rooms. This cozy lounge, furnished with couches and armchairs, serves as the perfect social setting for receptions and after parties. Consequently, this was one of the most popular rooms for entertaining, and the late H.S. Sinclair was known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. Type puzzle and blueprint rarity commonplace. So the blue, okay. Very modest recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. Blueprint, dead end, commonplace. Okay. Nook. A snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. You get a key, blueprint, commonplace. Okay. Den, a more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Was cozy utility closet. Rarity is standard. It's a little rarer. One benefit of the restoration of old buildings is it allows the owners to update and add modern amenities. The utility closet and the circuit breaker box within were set up when gas-powered lighting was retired and replaced by a more fashionable home electrical system. Mechanical blueprint dead end standard. One time drafted. Ooh, the observatory looks like it was a rarer. Housing an impressively large telescope, Mount Holly's observatory is a window to the world above and beyond, with clouds and skies. Through its mirrored lenses, even a novice stargazer will be able to distinctly appreciate the wonder, signs, and constellations that punctuate the tapestry of night. It is rare because it costs a gem. Blueprint standard rarity. I need a friend like Sinclair to invite me to a puzzle party. Oh my god! Imagine being invited to like a real like escape room style thing. That'd be crazy. I love stuff like that. So we have a bedroom and a bunk room. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Ooh. Familiar room that you may have slept in at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms of the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long days exploring the surrounding rooms. So the bunk room is unusual. 2 bedrooms, dead end and dead end. The rustic wooden stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventures. This bedroom served as a pillow fort and bedroom to the young Sinclair boys and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Let's see that. And then there's red room. Ooh, a chapel. A private sacristy as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate is washed over by 8 Ageran angels depicted in stained glass. This room was more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Entry, and it's a red room, so you lose coin every time you enter it. Ouch. So you gotta like, if you have to like cross through something like that, you have to plan ahead. So I still got a few more spots I can go. East Wing Hall. This fenestrated hallway overlooks the east side of the estate grounds and is warmed in the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. So I can still go down here through the entrance hall and then... Oh shoot. Nope, I think that's it. I thought I had one more like way, but we're completely closed off from the west. So we can do a little more exploring with our 34, 33, steps, whatever you want to call it. I am curious about this. First off, like, what do these do at all? Oh. That one goes blue, though. What? What did I just do? Oh, yeah, that means something, and I have no idea how I just did that. Weird. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. I haven't run into any of those, so I don't know if doing that for any of these means anything. What happens if we just leave everything off? Might still seem on in most places. Yeah, I did not notice this guy. This is a big old clock. I definitely did not notice that. See, I'm saying that ampersand sign, like, these are at least like, you know, picture of a woman, picture of a bridge. These are things you might expect to find. I don't think you expect to find just a random symbol. Oh, that's the 4 stars. The diamond one. I wonder if that would give me anything. I feel like everything's gonna be interactable. This again is, oh, I have the, yeah, I don't think we have any other thing we can use. Okay, some coins, and then a pair of ivory dice plus 2 dice. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. Oh, dang, I wish I had had that earlier. That actually would have been insane. I would have been able to keep going, I think. I've noticed like chess pieces. There's a pawn. I found a knight earlier. Alright. Okay. I do want to go outside too, actually. So we could, you know, redraw. I'm pretty sure we lose these when we leave, but I'm going to keep them just in case because I'm not sure what any of these are going to do for us. So let's just do lavatory because that seems like a pretty common spot that we might not really need to check out later. I mean, I gotta assume every room has like some value to it, but this so far. Interesting. I keep looking at this picture, like that's also random to have as a picture. I wonder if that would mean, oh, 2 of these have cards. Alright, let's double check. I feel like we kind of went everywhere. And maybe I should be writing down like what each room does and their directions, because probably at some point you got to fill in every room or somehow get the right combo to get up here. But yeah, the bedroom, if I get a key I can get potentially dice, which is nice. It's funny to watch someone go through the same panic moments I just went through. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. I think like everyone's experience is probably so different, like, but also has probably some very core moments of like, what do I need this? Oh, can I sprint? Have I been able to sprint this whole time? Or is that just out here? So I have a key card in my inventory. Opens electronically powered security doors. So that wasn't for that wasn't for the like power. What the heck? This looks creepy. Weird. There's also, I think, some people who are more familiar with puzzle games pay attention to certain details differently. Yeah, I think when you know it's like a puzzle game, yeah, you're just like picking up on certain things. Like, that seems odd. Like, that can't be just there because they felt like it. It's gotta mean something. Interesting. So there's a weird underground storage shaft, kind of, and then a boarded off room. And then this is the gate. Is this the way out? A bit metagamey, yeah, kind of. Maybe I shouldn't do that. It's hard not to. Like, I want to get every edge possible. Whoa. It's like a whole freaking campground here. I did not expect this to all go so far. Is this literally where I'm sleeping? Wait. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Oh, this is literally where I'm sleeping. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call today at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the menu. Okay. So I can't just do it from here. Let's just do a little bit more exploring real quick. Or do you think you sleep? Very respectable. Very respectable campsite. I just didn't expect to have like a whole thing back here. That's hilarious. First thing I did before even going to the mansion, my first day was explore all this out here. I was like, there has to be a reason for this. I stepped out for like 2 seconds and then went back inside and burned 2 like rooms basically. Right off the rip. I don't know if you were here for that, Spartan Wolf, but I decided to go back inside. I truly did not expect it to be this big. I thought it was just gonna be like kind of the courtyard. I agree though. There's gotta be something. Some of this down here, I feel like especially, it goes under the oh, so thank you for the follow, Spartan Wolf. Appreciate you. Been nice having you here so far. Oh. Yeah, this has to open, right? There's stuff out there. There's a bridge. That looks like the bridge I saw in the picture. Kind of. It's hard to say, but... Interesting. Okay, I think I'm kind of... Does the clock change? 2:35. 2:34, kind of. I'm just gonna look at that big one. And then I'm probably gonna call it a day because I've kind of run out of rooms. Yeah. Has the same time. And it is moving. Interesting. They mention in the description of this room the clocks too, or like, so I don't know, something about the clocks feels like it's important in this room. I'm gonna head out because I just got done streaming it myself. Oh, okay, sounds good. We'll see where you're at soon. Awesome. Well, thank you for hanging out, and I'm sure you, since you're still playing it, you definitely don't want to have any random spoilers. So totally get it, but I'll definitely check out your stream, Spartan Wolf, and watch you probably maybe more later, so I don't spoil myself either. But thank you for being here. I am gonna call that day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms in the city as well as your inventory will have been reset. But real quick, I do want to go grab another drink. Let's call it a day. Head to day 2. I don't think we got super far. We ended up kind of boxing ourselves in, but there was not much we could do about it. We got 15 total rooms. I think 4 reached, steps taken 43. Items found 2. Maybe on the left side we could have done something better, but once I realized that that was a possibility, I think I did as well as I could have. But we shall exit, save and continue. Oh, gotta change your screen, love. Whoopsie doo. Thank you. Alright, day 2. Here we are. I haven't streamed in a while, clearly, that I made that mistake. Oh wow, and it just right in. Okay, so if we step outside, we're losing. So, step forward. So I guess, like, did anything change? Those pictures didn't change. I mean, I'm assuming this is the same. I could have read it all, but okay. So what's our game plan? Choose a side first, so we don't get locked in on the middle. I think that's probably a good idea. So let's go left again. We're hoping something that can go at least forward. That is not great. I mean, the bedroom and the lavatory are both dead ends. But the den, I don't want to waste the den, and it's 2 doors, you know? I kind of wasted it last time connecting back to the main hall, so... Wait, the lavatory, yeah. Oh, the bedroom has another door. Never mind. What am I tripping? That's where I'm coming in from. Why did I... Weird. So we could do bedroom, because that goes up. It goes to the right. Yeah, got it. So we have the bedroom again. Which this is all the same. I don't think there were a spare set of car keys before. So that's new. Okay. Could this be... This is not a... There's no chest. So this one's slightly different. Last time I had a chest right here. Okay. But then it looks very similar. But also I didn't write anything down, so... Alright. Well, we definitely want to be able to go left, I think. So let's take the hallway. And it also allows us to go right. I should keep looking at the map, but I think the den is good. That allows us to go to the bottom corner and go to the right. The other two are obviously close us off. And then this next one, I'll double check. But yeah, if we go left, this can hopefully be just a nice room that is closed. Go back to the den. The pictures are different. What? That's gonna be important. E. Is that where we are right now? Weird. There's a 5. And it has the E. And there's lines. There's a line there. I mean, yeah, this is literally the map of the estate. I don't know what the relevance of that E being right there is. Some of these, like, arrows. I'm not sure if I want to write that down yet. Maybe just the E part. Got a gem. there's a plane. Some birds. So we could go that way. Or we could just go down and complete the corner. I think we'll just complete the corner and hope we get, like, just one room. About time! What is up? A Real Destroyer, my good sir. How you doing, brother? How's your weekend been? How's your 4th? Alright, well, I think we want to just do the storeroom because the other two at least have extra doors that we don't want to waste, so let's do the storeroom. And we got a coin, a diamond, and a key, I think. So that's not bad. Some good value. And we got a key. Another pawn. Some random pictures. Just watched Jurassic Park. How was the night with the pups? It was tough at first. They were definitely anxious. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that is pretty cute. It's a blue duck in a bathing suit. Going for a swim. No clue what the relevance of that is going to be, but it was tough at first, and then they settled down once their medicine kicked in. And they were able to sleep kind of peacefully, so that was good. But there were a couple hours there that were pretty tough. We were just trying to keep them calm. Alright, we could just keep making our way up here. Ooh, we have the West Wing Hall. We have a parlor or commissary with items for sale. Commissary. Ooh, that's tough. I think we want to keep more options open, though. So let's go West Wing Hall. And I heard the West Wing Hall doors are more likely to be locked. We have a key. I think that was a rule. Doors in West Wing more likely to be locked. Doesn't mean they will, but... Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any blah 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 may draft blah. Okay. So the staff members were asked to not go through here. So yeah, this whole time I forgot that I had sprint. Okay. So we have straight and right available to us here. We can do a corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Okay. Utility closet has a breaker. Box, or we can do a pantry and we get 4 coin. I haven't really found the use for the coin other than to buy stuff. So let's do corridor first. Keep going straight. Again. Another card. Said corridors always remain unlocked. So that just means that there would never be you would never need a key to get into a corridor, I guess. Not sure if that's what it means, but we got a lavatory that would close us off. We've got patio, which makes no sense. Oh, I guess it does. Need a gem. Spread gem in each green room or parlor. Let's see the patio. We haven't seen that yet. How nice. So spread gems in each. Oh, good grill. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Okay. But we have to have a shovel. Where do we get a shovel? Oh, like that. Is there a shovel available? Shovel. I mean, I'll write that down, but that seems pretty obvious. Shovel for dig spots. My Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies experience works very well for that. Okay, we keep, oh, this door is locked. Okay. This is view room key. Okay, maybe we'll go back. We'll start working on some other options before we go too far and burn that key. So we could go here, which would give us right or left, or give us straight. Yeah, straight or to the left, depending the way we're facing. We could go down and go back the other opposite way and kind of just see how this connects. Let's do this one first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guest bedroom. So that's from the way we're coming in. So the chapel, we would be blocking off a door. Guest room is just a complete block off. Pantry goes to the left, which allows us to keep going. But it does make that right side a little worrisome. Plus we have the other room from the patio that is going straight, connects to where the pantry is going. So maybe we want to just use the guest bedroom, since we have a guaranteed way into that room already. Let's do that. We had a lot more steps for doing that as well. We had a gem. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. Excuse me. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. No clue who wrote that. KL. So in the billiard room, there's a puzzle. I don't know. And I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation, so it's not played the same way as normal darts, I guess. Not totally sure if that is valuable as well. There's a tie. Probably is, but it's a new game. So in the billiard room, there's some puzzle. Question is it an obvious puzzle? Maybe, did I have the billiard room last time? That's bad, I already forgot. Maybe there was a puzzle and I just didn't even realize that there was a puzzle. That's the puzzle. Okay, let's go. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Yep, okay. Let's go right. So I have 48 rooms. We're doing pretty good. I think every time you enter the bedroom, you get 2. I thought, and then +2. So can I literally just do this? Oh, but I think it burnt it. Yeah. This is just counteracting what you're already using. I was like, couldn't you just like infinitely spam that? It just doesn't really cost you a room. Okay, so closet, breaker box, or parlor. I just do closet. I know this cuts it off, but I really wanted something that was going to get me to the far corner, give me more options. So we got a key and a sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. Oh. Okay. So bedrooms are going to be extra valuable to keep our run going. So if I go in here, am I getting +5? No. So, oh, I did for leaving. Nice. But just the first time. Just to make sure. Okay. So now we go up the hallway. We can go either to the right or... What do we more likely want? Like, what is worse? We want something straight or to the right if we go through the entrance hall. I think we want to go through the hallway. We've used more stuff that goes straight and right. But you never know. It's always random. Okay. Yeah, I think that means we want the drawing room. I mean, we could do chapel too. That gets us at least to the right. But I kind of want to be able to go left here. It seems important, so... Actually, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Drawing room. May draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. And after gem. Alright, let's do that. Seems good. Obviously that connects us to the main. So you can draw new floor plans. Whoa. The question is how? This is how. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. I knew that because I got one of them. But how do I... End rooms. Some rooms will allow you to redraw. But I did get the items, which is the dice. That allowed me to redraw already once. So... Show. We're not completely closed off here, even if we mess up, because we still have the patio with the key that we can go. I mean, they said the drawing room. A social sitting room adorned wall to wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room, providing a vivid image of what were presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. Cost 1, type, drafting, blueprint, commonplace, 1 time. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Does that mean Oh, I see. So when we go to this door, we'll have the option to redraft if we don't like what we need. So we need up and right. Okay. Give it a shot. See, that doesn't help. That could. But if we redraw, how many times can I redraw? Is the question. Oh, let's try it out. So I've got to use the chapel now. Well, I could use security. I only have 1 coin. View inventory of all items currently in the house. I have a gem. That sounds interesting. Let's do this. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Cutscene. Whoa, there I am. I guess this was a big moment. Yeah. This is very strange. Oh God. What? Okay, yeah, I can see why you would be unsettled by that, because it's so random. The game itself doesn't even have a cutscene when it starts. And then you just like get however many rooms it takes you to get to this room, and then you have a cutscene. Like, that's so random, and the music is so. Yes, no, I know, and then you see yourself point at the end, and it's like, oh wait, oh you can see yourself move on the screen. Like right now. Oh my God, that's freaking wild. That's actually really cool. But I guess it gives you some rooms that you get to look at. Yeah, I'm like little just little movements there, and that is strange. Okay. These mostly look like rooms that I haven't been in. Like, this one looks creepy. They're all like, all the chairs, like it's like a little chapel. It's creepy because the whole place is empty. And then the music. I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to be seeing in these, but I guess it can just tell you where, like that's the vault. Right? Is that the antechamber? Is that something else? Man. Okay. Oh, there's a notepad. Blue memos equal true, red memo. Alright, I'm writing that down. Alright. Blue memos. Well, that's good to know. Have I read any yet? Any red ones? That's actually really useful. Glad I happened to just glance down. So we can go to the right here. Let's take a moment. Oh, we got some notices. Okay, this is useful. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. I'm just gonna do any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password starts with an S. It looks like it ends with an ing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8 letters. Password. Looks like it starts with an S. And blank, 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 blank. I am ing. I think that's correct. Writing that down, and then terminals, clock in terminals. So I'm looking for a word that starts with S and ends in ing, and it's probably 8 letters long. Potentially. And to log in, I need this password. Check-in terminals are... not sure what the relevance of the check-in terminal will be, but security and laboratory. Security and laboratory. And we're in security, are we not? Okay, well, this room has been interesting, to say the least. Where's the check-in terminal? I guess. Is this it? Oh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View say inventory, keycard system, login network. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. 0 fruit, 0 gems, 0 keys, 0 coins. Oh, so items that are currently in the house, since all the other rooms haven't been, created yet. So I've found every item that I can possibly find so far. So that's good to know. That's just what that means. If there was stuff missing, then that means there's stuff either hidden or locked away that I haven't found yet. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. I don't have a keycard this time. I did last time. Keycard system settings. Security level medium. Offline mode locked. Oh. I can change. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout. For example, as a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay, I'm working. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. So I'm assuming we want to set it to low, but maybe we don't. But I'm going to do it for... oh. Because we don't even have a key card. Confirm setting. So we set it to low and offline mode unlocked. So if we accidentally need to turn off the power, all the doors aren't going to just lock on us. Interesting. Turn the security menu. So then the login, terminal password. Spanking. Will I get in trouble if I put in the wrong password? to do it. I'm going to give this house a good old spanking. Oh, that's the end. Oh, it's longer than what I thought. Incorrect password, dang it. It really didn't make it spanking. Kind of disappointed. Like, look at that. Maybe it looks like snagging. I don't know. It looks like an ING and an S in the middle, and like 4 or 5 letters in the middle, but I don't know what they are. Let's read the rest of these. This is a red one. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. BS. The antechamber. So it's locked. I don't know if I want to write that down because I don't know if this is just for this like round. No. It's Spider-Man. This is J. Jonah Jameson's office. We need to hunt down Spider-Man. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay, so we really need that keycard at some point. The blue are true, so that's actually true. And the other one is, it's gonna be locked. Okay. So we can go right. Obviously can't go through there. Or we can go back through the patio. Those are our only 2 options right now. So we need to go. We can go any direction technically on this one. Passageway. We like that. That allows us to go. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. That stinks. That allows us only to go right. That only allows us to go right. Experimental house features. Dang it. That passageway was going to be killer. We only have 1 gem because we spent 1. So we could spend our other gem. Or we try and get 4 coin. But the laboratory may... Experimental house features. I'm kind of curious what that's got. So I think we're going to do this. Plus it has another login, which I guess doesn't really matter. But... Oh, Native! Hi, Native! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, everyone! Oh my gosh, Native, we have not talked in a minute. How are you doing? And thank you so much. I hope you had a wonderful stream. This is my first stream back in like almost 2 years, so that's crazy that you caught me at this time. Oh my gosh, Native, how are you? I hope you're doing super well. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm doing really well. I haven't streamed in a long time, just been busy with life, but got married in the last year and all sorts of other things, but that's the big thing that's happened. But just been kind of enjoying life, and I don't know, in the last month or so I've been like, you know, I actually feel like I'd be interested in streaming again, so here I am. No set plans on anything really, but just gonna play games that I want and when I want on stream and go from there. Oh, we hit into the how are you doing? You're still streaming, which is so awesome. Oh, there's actually, the laboratory has a whole bunch more stuff. We're playing this game that I've never played before called Blue Prince, and it's a big time puzzle game, and it's really crazy. But hope your stream was well. Were you playing Fortnite or anything else? We have the whole periodic table. That's useful, actually. Probably will come in handy in this game with some of these experiments, I would imagine. Oh, gosh. We gotta... Okay. Somehow these numbers relate to these numbers on here and the switches and what we're trying to create. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. We do not have the boiler room, and this is a blue card, so that is true. So somehow we're supposed to take the numbers on the, like, so number 3 I think is hydrogen. So if we were wanting to use hydrogen, we would hit the number 3 switch, right? I'm assuming each of them goes to an element, but like which element? Like number 1 is NP, I think. I honestly don't remember what that stands for. No, it's actually the 6th from the left on the bottom row. PU. Man, I haven't studied the periodic table in a long time, and I feel like my weakest area was definitely the bottom 2 rows. So maybe there'll be some way that you won't have to actually know what that means. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the state. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. That's funny. Couldn't imagine being sent here for work and you literally can't figure out how to get into your work. So there is this. Anything else we wanted to read first? Heating and cooling curves. Wow. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. So the melting point is at 0 degrees Celsius, which makes sense. Ice from that point down. Room temp is 20 degrees Celsius. Complete thaw just below room temp. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. I don't know if that's relevant to know who did that, but okay. There's some things where I'm like hesitant to write down because I'm just being lazy, but I'm sure at some point I'll go, dang, I really should have written down Randolph. That would have been the guy. Randolph. Randy. Oh, there's a card here. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. So it's not true. So let's see. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Let's look at the experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then set your dice to 2. Add a small chest to it. Okay. Interesting. The next time, 3 times you open a locked trunk, or each time you find some trash while digging. So you're either... Okay. Add a small chest to the entrance. I'll permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. permanently? Does that mean like pass through each day? Set your dice to 2. The dice might be nice. Let's look at other things first. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. There are no current experiments. Log into the network. Okay, so we can do... I mean, this is our last... Not our second to last door, potentially. We messed this up. Where is, like, our inventory? Oh, I can look at my house history. Cool, okay. So I can see which rooms I actually saw before. I didn't even realize. Nice. Actually see what you have left, potentially. Cool. I have a sleeping mask and car keys in my inventory right now. I don't know what set your dice to 2 means on this. Continue, like if I continue with the experiment, says the next, each time you find some trash while digging, you set your dice to 2. Is that like your reroll dice? That seems pretty good. You can add a small chest to the entrance hall. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then I can afford some steps. I feel like I'm doing pretty good on steps. I'm next 3 times you open a locked trunk. I have 2 keys. I don't know which is more likely to happen. I don't have a shovel, so I don't know if I'm gonna be digging anytime soon. Let's do... I have to keep 1 key for sure. Let's do that. After approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Okay, I mean, it's 1 day. I guess there's no risk. Press experiment started. Research log will be available out the day after experiment. Okay, so that's just like my past ones I've done. So when does this complete? Little Bunsen burners. So did my experiment running? Like, is that supposed to pop up somewhere? I don't know. Okay. Well, we're on to the bottom, so our only option is to make sure we can go left, or it's just a closed off room at that point. So could do the chapel, lavatory, or screw it, back to the chapel. We lost 5, but we didn't lose 5. We just lost an extra. Okay. Yeah, this room's creepy. I wonder if these change at all. I didn't really notice last time. where this went. A terrace. Green rooms do not cost to draft. Breaker box, or I get a key. I think I can go left. Now let me remember. I should have looked, but I think I'm facing the right wall, and I can go left or right. So I think we're gonna do Nook. Yeah, which just means we can't get to that corner room. So we obviously won't probably be solving the ultimate puzzle this time, but so this gave us a key and a magnifying glass. A wood and brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Oh, okay. Oh. A journey note. What the heck? Okay. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap paper. Oh my god. No way that this magnifying glass is going to show me. I'm not going to be able to read this book. That's crazy. No way. That's so cool. That's actually very cool. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open it. Sinclair has many blank secrets that he will be taking to his grave. Billiard puzzle notes. What? That, yes, right? I mean, now you gotta literally read everything, reread everything. That's such valuable information. So you've got the billiard puzzle notes, the billiard room puzzle notes. I'm just gonna take a picture of this. I don't have to redraw this whole thing, but I am taking a picture. That is important. And then blue is addition, yellow subtraction, pink multiplication, and purple is division. Order of operation. Oh, interesting. I wonder if there's going to be some math problem and you have to go in the order. Ooh, PEMDAS. Come on, baby. I'm a math guy. But maybe the colors will be in a certain order. So I'm going to write those down. Even though I have a picture too, I just want to be able to reference this quickly. The picture is more for the billiard. Playing on Game Pass, but now I'm missing the Steam overlay for screenshots and notes. Oh, I'm playing on Game Pass too. Shoot, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I bet this game is really hard when you come back to play it. And then you're like, wait, what was that? You're like, dang, I wish I had written that down. Dude, yeah, I got so much to magnify now. This whole place is going to be magnified. Okay, wrote that down. That is so cool, though. I don't know if there's anything that ribbon kind of, but just that it appears to be sealed on all four sides. So we gotta, I don't know, we're gonna have to figure out a way in at some point. I wonder if there's like any. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool, just concept. See, there's a friggin' a rook. I'm sorry, there's a lot of chess pieces just randomly about. So we gotta go straight here. No ifs, ands, or buts. Haha, the spare room. Observatory would be really cool, but we really need to keep going straight. because this allows us to go straight or left now. We've been here. Last time there didn't appear to be much, but I feel like it's always rooms like this that end up having the most. Maybe at some point. I'm gonna go back though. I know I lose for that, but I want to go look at some of the documents and just magnify before I get too far ahead. Haha. I love the way the magnifying glass comes just sliding into the screen like, hey, I know you want to use me. I don't think there's anything on this. Like, look at this. When you open them and he's just like, hey there. Hey. Yeah, I mean, there might be a lot of stuff where there isn't any relevance to... Wait. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected? Does that say cooler is unaffected? I'm just gonna write that down. Cooler is unaffected. I didn't expect to find anything on here, but complete thaw, cooler. And complete thaws at like, I don't know, 18 degrees. I don't quite know what that means, but freezes, brother. Cooler, not cooler. Coolers come for revenge on Frieza. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Hey. Oh. How about that? So a little shortcut to being able to know what these all are without having to go back and forth a million times. Well, some of them are kind of hard to read, but yeah, magnify and it tells you. Okay. I mean, I almost want to just write them down now, but I don't know if this paper is going to change each time. Excuse me. Screw it. I'm going to do it. Is S. 3 is H. Which I knew that. 4 is TH. We're gonna get 7 down now, which is PA. And then we're gonna go 5 is RE. 6 is, where the heck is 6? Is 6 actually FU or is that PU? Or is that EU? Might be EU. 8. I'm gonna have to go check some of these. I think it's just an I. 9 is T. 10 is... is that a B? These are hard to read. B and 11 is... That looks like I. And 12 looks like NE. So 9 and 10 and 11 definitely need to be looked at. That's 10 is RN. And 11 is I. So what is 8? Is 8 just like... What the heck is... At this point I'm having to look. And then 12's up there. It was F. I couldn't read that. And 12 was NE, which I have. I think the rest were fine. Maybe 6 real quick. I don't remember if 6 was actually EU or not. Yeah, that was actually one kind of tough. Yeah, it's EU. Cool. Okay. Again, don't know what use that's gonna be to me and when, but I know there's a lot of documents in this next room. What? Unless written by hand. Bastardos. Dude, I never would have seen that. I never even saw that. I just decided to cover over it. Red memos equals false. Unless written by hand. These guys are sneaky. I feel like that one's got to be so easily missed. I'm very fortunate I found it. Well, now I gotta go double check some of these. Like, that's typed, so that is false. Electronic mail can only be accessed via security terminal. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything written. So that is untrue. Hello. Would you like to magnify this? Okay. I think we got everything in here. Let's look-see. Oh, I wonder if we could read the password. S. Oh god, Ansem. Oh, it's ONG, not ING. Song. Looks like Swan Song. How about that? Swan Song looks like the password. I actually didn't know if this would allow me to read it. Okay, this is not written by hand, so this is still untrue. Okay. I really feel like I need to try and find everything written and go look at it now while I have the chance. And then come back and enter the password. Even these, like... The fact that you can't even look at these with like a magnifying glass is crazy. Didn't see anything there. It's a little scary though. I feel like I'm going to miss something. I think there was a note right here. Doors in the living room are more likely to be locked. So that's actually untrue. Oh. This was one of the first ones I read. And they actually say it's untrue, which I didn't know. I wonder if there's anything on this. Huh. Doesn't appear there's anything. Not. Nothing like important to me. That I would recognize yet. Thanks, Crow. Appreciate the lurky lurk. Oh, she's got like a medallion, like a moon. Didn't even notice that. Like a crescent moon. Man, this game is freaking crazy. I wonder if there's anything I can look at here. Morajai, 4 cents. The White Sea of Iore? I mean, this has got to mean something, right? Stamp. I had no idea, but Morajai, 4 cents, and then it says the White Sea of Iore. It's gotta be relevant, or it's just a complete red herring. Trying to see if there's anything that even looks small in this, and I don't see it. That is just that. These don't look like they have anything. Interesting. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom real quick, but I will be... Alright, so we're back. Didn't see anything on these two. Or any of those pages, but we'll check out the rest of these. Be right back. Okay. And I don't think I saw anything on here. you never know. I want to be very thorough, especially while I have the magnifying glass. Just because I know I'll end up losing it at some point when this day is over. So, kind of concerned about that. Is that burned a day? Let's go check out. It's like, what, 5:15 right now? And I don't know exactly what that means. There's this little duck picture. Is there something hidden here? Doesn't look like it. Weird. I don't think... Yep, I just got the +5, so this is the first time I've been in here with the... Okay, so what was this note? KL. It doesn't look like anything really small. Okay. So it might be time. I don't want to burn too many rooms. So we're already pretty close to the patio, so we might just use our key up there and see what we can do. Okay. And if we ever find a shovel, that'd be something good to look for. And this is like what a dig spot looks like, but we haven't found that yet. So, alright, well, we got 3 keys, so we definitely. So hold on, we look at the map. We can go all 3 directions. Preferably, if we can go all 3 directions, that would be great. Yeah. Ash was saying when I go to this, if I hit here, and then I get the. It says blueprint map. Oh, I do have it. Wow, I'm stupid. I didn't realize I could actually look at that. I thought it didn't allow you while you were... You can actually look at your inventory too. Oh, how nice. Okay. Thank you, Ash. You were correct. I thought it said that you couldn't look at it while you were figuring out your room, so... And someone else in the chat may have said that, and I maybe misunderstood. Okay, well that helps. So that actually tells. Wow, it actually shows you exactly. Wow, I've been trying to like rearrange this in my brain. So I guess the question is, it's risky to go down to the right using the pantry. That's probably the riskiest. Obviously, we don't want to use the lavatory because that doesn't do much for us, but pantry's risky because we could get stuck. Well, the commissary kind of cuts off the bottom, but gives us more options. So I think we're going to do that. Items for sale too. Oh, we don't have a gem. Oh, brother. Alright, well, we got to do the lavatory or the pantry. So let's do the pantry. Man, no gems has been killing us this time. We got a fruit. We got coinage. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. So they do call them steps instead of like rooms. Okay, steps. So I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So there are 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges within the house somewhere, I'm assuming. Okay. Flowers. Little egg timer. Okay. Well, there's not a lot in here other than just tells us that, you know, you can get 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. I don't know if there's a way for us to tell how much we've had. Experiment number 1, next 3 items you open times you open a locked trunk, set your dice to 2. A well-stocked pantry is always the true test of a large estate, and keeping Mount Holly's wide gamut of ingredients and supplies, gamut of, I was like, what is that word? Of ingredients and supplies stocked has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. So better maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. Sometimes you're just stuck. Okay. The door's locked. Oh, luckily we have another key. That's 2 locked doors in a row over here. Okay, so we got parlor. Kitchen is the only one we don't want to do. The parlor, we could do the parlor game. Or the boudoir. And it's like purple. This also requires a gem with food for sale. Let's do the parlor. The parlor game sounds fun. And we didn't do the box game earlier last time, so... But there's the thing about the parlor game that I wrote down. 1 box at... Oh, this is literally just this game. I was thinking the other game. I took a picture of the numbers. Let me see. I took a picture of this. It's the billiard puzzle notes. Okay, that's not the parlor game. It's billiards. Okay. So, there will always be at least 1 box which is placed on only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Okay. I'm not going to grab the key yet, just in case I accidentally hit it. All 3 boxes contain gems, so we know that's probably false. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That also probably seems false. This box contains gems. That seems like it would be true. I mean, it could be false, but I think... I don't think there's... I think only one of them literally contains... Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So, like, these 2 are just inherently false, which means this has to be true. So... rather curious wind-up key component of the parlor game. I did want to real quickly check for any notes, any hidden rules you have in here I need to know about. Doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna go black box. If we're wrong, then yeah, cool. We got a couple gems. That is actually really useful. Sweet. So now we have gems to get into places, so we can hopefully get a gem door soon. Okay. This is useful. That's unfortunate. So, items for sale. But we're gonna get blocked off. Between these two, and this doesn't really get us anything. This counts as 2 bedrooms. We've been in there before. I might just do this. I know it's a waste, but I don't think we're getting to the end this day. We still got so many questions, so I do want to see what is even possibly for sale. Plus, this place appears to have a lot going on. So this whole bulletin board plus annual Maid's Day sale, 2 days only, all items up to 50% off, all staff welcome, day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary, day 20 and 21, all staff welcome, where everything's 50% off. So we're on day 2 right now. Does that mean we're really gonna go 20 days? I mean, we might need that, but like guaranteed? Doesn't look like there's anything. I don't know if I need to write this down. Day 20 and 21, 50% off. Annual Maid's Day sale. Sale in the commissary. Commissary, not commission. Commissary. Okay. For sale today, 3 gems. Or a gem for 3 coins. A sledgehammer for 8 coins. Set of 4 gems for 10 coins, or running shoes for 8. Come on, man. I'm a little short on cash. We won't buy anything right now and see if we can get some more coins, but 50% sale would be pretty juicy. Alright. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Man, I really should have broken up these notes based on the room. I have to. We'll see. Commissary, day 12 and 16 closed. So you literally can't get in? Or just the... I wonder if it's the actual, just the store, or... Oh wait, this is already red. I'm a doofus. Cross that out. Won't actually be closed. It's not handwritten. It's printed, which means it is untrue. Okay. Jeez. What is that? With? Without? What does that mean? Flowers without. Auditorium with. Interesting. Staff notice, effective first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out of one electronic computer terminals on the estate. Shoot, I forgot to log in. Well, I guess this is our chance to go do that, and then we go to the spare room. Poop. I needed to log in. There's probably some super good information in there. And there's this video game called I don't know what that says. Something blocks. Diagi blocks? Diagi blocks? Okay. Still have a good amount of steps, so I'm not super worried. I mean, we should have enough to get to where we need to go. Still haven't found a shovel. Get a sledgehammer. Running shoes. I'm not even sure what the running shoes are like useful for. Oh, did that? I thought the bedrooms don't burn. Whoops, that was pointless. Okay. We're getting down to. This room feels like very disappointing, at least so far. I'm not really sure. Like, this room allows you to redraw, but that was about it. Guess it could be a good strategy to, like, use this later. Like, dirigible, a type of airship. Oh, I've never heard of that, to be honest. Thank you. I don't know how to say it, to be honest. Alright, let's enter the passcode. Swan Song. Let's look at the estate inventory. Okay, so we haven't missed anything. Keycard system. Currently operational. Slow, yeah. Okay, I don't know what we're about to find out in here, but could be big. Swan song. It's like this is our great grand uncle's swan song. This whole puzzle. Password accepted. Let's go. Connecting to network. Wow, okay. There's a lot of info in here. Network login, staff services, remote terminal access, electronic mail, data transfers, glossary of terms. There's at the top, staff services. Punch in and punch out. Electronic time card. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. Okay. So what was it? Maybe that's just to get you in here. Like, what is the point of the punch in, punch out? Staff announcements, Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends and faithful service. Oh, that's funny. That's for me. They sent that for me. I wonder if there will be more, like, messages you get throughout the days. Staff announcements. Request schedule change. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, request schedule change. Special orders. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders from all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. So, I can place a special order. Huh? What would you like to order? Brass compass, magnifying glass. Magnifying glass is so good. Metal detector, running shoe, shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. I kind of want a shovel though. You'd like the commissary to order a shovel. This order is estimated to take 1 to 2 days. This is okay. Order accepted. Can I only order data transfers? Data transfers to Synca are not currently available. So, wait, electronic mail permission of this terminal does not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Oh. Hey. Staff service. I was still on staff services. Jeez. Special orders. So you can't do multiple. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering where that. Okay. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. Remote terminal access. Office, lab, and shelter. Please select another terminal to connect to. I mean, we're already. It's right next door, but. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Press enter. Experiment is in progress. Research logs. Pause experiment. We'll keep it going. Log in network. Okay. See if there's any other information I can get from this. Maybe this terminal will have other info. Remote accessing. Okay. I guess the only thing is glossary of terms. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. Allowance. A set amount of gold granted at the beginning of each day. Your allowance is typically left in the entrance hall each morning. So I could have gotten an allowance, which maybe would have been good, but... Bedroom. One of the most common types of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting or gaining steps and are identifiable by the violet borders of their floor plans. Call it a day. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms on the estate, your inventory, and your steps. When you run out of steps, you will be forced to call it a day. Color. The color format will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, and blue for blueprints. Default type. Dead end. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has additional doorways, it is not considered a dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. dig. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt on the estate. These dig spots often found in the green room can be dug up with the help of a shovel and may contain hidden items. Directory contains detailed information for all rooms on the estate that you have drafted. You may access the directory at any time from the system menu. Dirige blocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirige blocks. Scoot was trying to explain to me. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Is that from the creators, or? That's funny. Dirt. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt on the estate. Blah blah blah. Drafting. The action of selecting a floor plan from the 3 options rather than 2 after clicking a door is known as drafting. Draft pool. Total collection of currently available floor plans, for which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. Draw. Drawing is the initial pulling of the 3 floor plans from the draft pool at the beginning of drafting. To illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. Got it. Lots of terms. Oh my gosh. I'll be honest, I don't know if I need to go through all of them. There are obviously some things that I haven't. Hosting the estate was set from one day to the next. It's the nature of the house, however. A few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Permanent changes do not reset each day and are usually marked. Okay, I haven't seen that. These floor plans are slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. They often offer more unique, complex, and exciting effects. When spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. The more rooms in your house, the larger the spread. The stars. I haven't seen the observatory yet. Just looking at some of these. Tomorrow, trunk. Rooms that provide benefits in the future belong to a special category of floor plans. Tomorrow rooms. They are marked with a clock symbol. Coat check, mailroom, sauna. I wonder if you coat check one item and retrieve it on another day. Mailroom, a package will be delivered here the day after drawing this room. And sauna, tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps, I think. Something like that. Cool. That's interesting. Okay. So. Well, we have one more possible room to draw this round. I'm not really sure what experiment we're trying to create. This was so cool, though. Very, very cool. Alright. So here's what we got. We got left or up to continue our journey. Otherwise, we are officially stuck. Well, oh, I got got a spider right here. Hold on. Time out. Time out. There's a spider. Ooh, sorry, there was a spider coming down from the ceiling right in front of my monitor. Okay, we've been live for 2.5. Is that right? What time did I go live? It's like 11:15 here. We're doing good though. Alright, so beautiful. Obviously we don't want to do lavatory, but the dining room or the courtyard are both good. The courtyard requires a gem. Which I only have one for. I thought I just got 2. Huh. Could trade in coins for more gems if I need. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I don't even know what rank I am. I'm rank 3. So, I was trying to get low on steps too. Like, I don't know if I can go all the way back to the commissary. It's a pretty long trek. So, let's see what the dining room's got. Be nice for a meal. It would definitely get me some more steps right now, I would imagine. But other than that, doesn't look like there's much. So let's go up again. There's that sign. There's that picture. Okay. So I have to wait a while till I'm rank 4 now, but I gotta get to rank 5. Okay. Utility closet gives me the breaker box, the boudoir, or the nursery. And I really wanted something to keep going straight up, but do I play Helldivers 2? No, I haven't played it. I have not. You like it a lot? Requires a gem. But I get +5 steps. I think I'm gonna go this room. I'm gonna guarantee I can keep going forward. 10 on like a dog tag. Oh. I'm seeing a safe over there. Might have some information on it, just perhaps. No? Nothing? Thought maybe we'd be able to read that a little bit better. It's usually my go-to weeknight time killer. Nice. I heard good things about it, but I just never really tried it. But I remember when it came out, it was popping for sure. I'm glad you're still enjoying it though. I thought this maybe would reveal more, but not really seen anything. The pressing is like ripped up. Or I think it's just the safe. I feel like the safe is the thing that's relevant, but can't really see anything on it. Okay. There's definitely something to do with the pictures and the way they keep switching. Oh, here's the safe. Ah. Okay. Is it this room? Is that all it was telling me, that the safe is right? These are the windows. So safe. Okay. But what can this picture actually tell me about the safe? Can't read the numbers. Something, yeah. Sincaco. I don't think I have any numbers, so I don't think I could make a good guess. Helldivers 2 is about to come out on Xbox in August. Oh, nice. Well, I do have PC, so I could play it now. I just haven't. Oh, it's a key. Almost missed that. Haven't gotten around to it. So many games to play. So here's the deal. I kind of want to go back and do it this way first, because I could probably just burn a room that has no outlets. Oh, I need a key. Okay, well, let's use one. Locksmith, keys for sale. Bunk room, this counts as 2 rooms. Conference room, whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Interesting. I kind of want to go into the locksmith. Check that out. So I could buy a key for 5. I could buy 3 keys for 12. And then a lockpick kit for 10. I wonder why you would get a lockpick kit. Unless that allows you to just get through any door. Or a special key for 8. I have a key for now, but I am just kind of curious. Special key and lockpick kit are very intriguing. Definitely seems like you need coins. So maybe taking those options when you can like start with an allowance of more coins, like that's gonna help you be able to get through more rooms, because then you can buy more keys, buy more gems. So okay, we can go straight or to the right here. Oh gosh. Oh goodness, okay. So the dark room, does that have a door to the right? The gymnasium or the observatory? Observatory seems probably the best. I don't have a gem. Ah! Just used it. Ooh, you cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Interesting. Whenever you enter gymnasium, you lose 2. Kind of want to go in the dark room, though. I feel like there's a lot. So I can go straight. I don't know if I can go right. But I have to know if I can only go straight, then I have to go right. Screw it. Oh, God. Okay. I definitely need a flashlight for this room. Interesting. Well, wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. I'm legally blind. I guess we'll go this way, and we can only go right from here. Best of luck. And I don't get to see Mother Trucker, that's right. I just gotta choose one. And hope. Yes! Haha! We got Maid's Chambers. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. So now I can't find anything? Or just less likely? Yo, what's up, Carl? It's going good. It's really crazy. It's a huge house puzzle, and every time you go through it, it's just crazy different. You just watched Infinity War? Hell yeah, it's such a good movie. Beautiful. It's been a while since I've watched it too. I think I've seen parts like on TV here and there, but yeah, incredible movie for sure. Had they all seen it? Red Room seemed to always have negative effects. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on that. So Maid's Chamber is a Red Room. Obviously Chapel was. I lost a coin, and every time I've gone through it, I lost coins. Shoot, I forgot that it's every time. So every time I've been going through it, and I've had to come through it a few times. Okay. I'm less likely to find items left. Alright. So let's check it out. This is a tough game. It's very, very complicated. It's very complex. So much information. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have any interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. For me. My fam loves Marvel stuff. It's been fun to rewatch a bunch of movies in the MCU. I'm glad you're getting to rewatch a lot of those again. You gotta catch up on some of the shows now. Milla was the maid of the year. That's hilarious. Alright, so now we can go any direction here. So many rooms, we were like barely past halfway. And now we're done. We have no more gems. Shoot. I would have had to go buy some gems, so I'd have to go all the way back around, which probably wouldn't have been possible. Okay, well. Looks like this might be the end of the line. For this day. Poop. Well, is there anything else we would want to go back and do? Oh, can look at this picture. Don't really... don't know who that is. Maid's family? It's this family? All the workers? Miss you too, man. Have a good night. Enjoy the anime. Thanks for stopping in, brother. I don't really know if there's much else to do in here. What other rooms we needed to go back and look at? Man, I feel like we've done so much, but still so many questions. Like this room, I have no idea what's going on in here. If I had had more gems when I needed them, I would have been in better shape, but I seem to always be missing them. Like I could buy a key, but that's not going to do anything. I wonder if I can get back and buy anything permanent. That's what I've got. There goes another. So I wonder, like what this even, I mean, we could just test it out. Let's do 1 plus 10. Can we do more? I guess it needs power anyways, which is piped in from the boiler room, so none of this even does anything. Ugh. This is definitely one of the more important rooms. Yeah, it's not unlocked. I'm getting pretty low on the days. I don't know if or on the steps. I don't know if anything changes out here. Jeez. Doesn't seem there's anything different down here either. Just a guy down here. You want to call it a day. Say goodbye to the magnifying glass. Unfortunately, the car keys, like, the only car left on the estate should be in the garage. I mean, I don't think I've seen a garage. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to that. I don't know if the garage is like a door or a room, or if it's considered, could be out here. In the garage. Yeah. Did I even come out this far last time? What the heck is this? That's not suspicious. It's like an apple orchard? What the heck? I didn't even... The heck? Oh. Did I write that code down? I feel like it was like 444. I thought that was just signifying the fruit, but maybe it was this. I feel like it was 4 different of the same number, though. Okay. So I'm going to say that has nothing to do with it. I didn't even realize I could go back here. What the heck? Just hop the fence, bro. Interesting. There's actually way more out here than I expected. So, we're gonna go to the next day. Right after this break. I need to use the bathroom and change. I think we have ads in a couple minutes, so hang tight with me. We'll be right back. And we're gonna go to day 3, and this game really has me hooked. Like, I really want to figure out the puzzle, all the puzzles, and I feel like I've barely scratch the surface. And there's probably things I could have done so much more efficiently, but that's part of the experience. We got fairly far. We unfortunately ran out of gems on our last room there, so we were forced to go somewhere. We didn't want to, but total rooms 26, rank reached 6, steps taken 100, items found 3, and new rooms 15. So we had 15 new rooms out of 26 there. Which is pretty good. We've seen a fair amount of the rooms, but I mean, there's still like 20 more that we haven't even seen yet. So we're definitely gonna do one more day, I would think. I mean, that second day was really long, but I feel like we can do 3 days here. Day 3. And it looks like it starts at 7 a.m. probably sharp on the clock. Okay. Those pictures have stayed the same from what I remember. So maybe let's look at some rooms we haven't seen yet. Pantry, a well-stocked pantry. The drawing room. Social sitting room adorned wall-to-wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel. We did. And that did cost. Security was cool. Standard, though. Let's see, there are surveillance equipment, inventory system, and access control via an electronic computer terminal. This room is where the state's patrol guards kick up their feet and think they're stars. They're living in a modern era. The laboratory. Fully staffed research facility furnished with all manner of scientific equipment and measurement devices. This home laboratory provides a controlled environment in a remote location far from prying eyes. Traditional safety regulations. The dining room is standard. Intimate warm room with a large dining table. Boasting a serving tray with a silver dome cover. Dinner is served here each evening. And rank 8. I'm rank, what, 5, 6? And room 46. Words of the legal document apparent that a 46 room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate is after all your bequest. Rarity rumored. Rarity NA. +1. I think does that just mean +1 constellation? So every time you find the observatory, you're getting multiple constellations. I think that's what that means. The boudoir. Private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chaise lounges that serve both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. Didn't seem like there was much going on there, but I guess it's the safe. Some code to the safe. Patio type spread. A roofed outdoor seating area located along the perimeter of the estate during the summer evenings is not unusual for the girl to be employed while entertaining acquaintances of a more informal nature. Shops. Staff commissary is always stocked with household goods and supplies at a reasonable cost. This provides servants of the estate an invaluable service, especially to the live-in staff who may only expect to leave the property once or twice a month. Yeah. And the dark room. A room dedicated to photo processing, development, and printmaking. This room is outfitted with safe lights, which provide red illumination to which the photographic material is insensitive. However, due to a faulty installation, the safe lights often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. Often, yeah, that happened to me. Typical example of the accommodations for the live-in staff of the estate appears this particular bedroom belongs to one of the maids. Rarely unusual. It's on the higher end. Weird. Didn't realize that room was so interesting. Hopefully I didn't miss something in there. There was the picture and then there was the note. Apart from that. A room one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests despite them always probing for its location. Okay. Well, what to do today? No magnifying glass today. At least not yet. Well, we've gone left the both first two times, so maybe we go right today. Hallway. Hallway seems good. It gives us... Or we can go both ways. Let's check out the corner. I do a guest bedroom. Could do a pantry. Get 4 coins immediately. Isn't terrible. The pantry. Especially the fact that it's gonna do that. Okay, Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra. So it's 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. I don't know if that's relevant, but that's the pantry. Oh, we're rank 1 again. So you start your rank over? What? Oh, I thought your rank... So, you have to get to rank 8 to get the food or something? What the heck? There's an apple. How interesting. Okay. Dog tag with a 10 on it. Lux coffee, tea. Okay. Well, I think we just go up. That's fine. And if it's just a... Yeah, we do guest bedroom, or we could do spare room. Let's do spare room. And then we can go up or to the left. Corridor or nook. I'm just gonna keep going up. Corridor is left unlocked. Okay. Kind of wish we had gone back down, but now we gotta decide. Whenever you enter this room, you gain we just get plus 10 for the guest bedroom. I don't have a gem, so I think we just do this. Oh, it's a compass? Navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. I like that. That's really valuable. Cool. Neat. Okay. So now we know we're gonna more often draw once I go north, so we kind of want to go through the hallway. Definitely worth it. So we're gonna try this instantly. Of course, it gives me neither. I mean, it gives me one that goes north. Check one item, retrieve it on another day. Code check. Ooh. We don't have a gem, so it's either Nook, which, nah, I think we just do code check, which could be useful. Okay. I definitely would like to have the compass. That's what's for content of garments or articles left overnight. So if I check it, can I get it back? You retrieve this item on any day you have a code check in your house. Compass is returned to you. Okay, so you just... Cool. Didn't cost anything. I don't think. Alright, well we definitely want to keep going north. So let's do that. I thought we were more likely to get ones going north. Commissary, need a gem, closet, which gets you 2 items, which could be useful. I think we'll do chapel though. Fortunately, we're gonna lose. I'm not gonna go through there yet. I'm gonna go this way. Bedroom or parlor, or the drawing room. Don't have any gems. Let's do the parlor. I don't. Oh, that the puzzle just means puzzle. Okay. Oh, we know the rules of this now, so let's just figure out which one. This box is the black box. This box is the blue box. The box that claims to be black box has the gems. Let's actually... I know it's not this box. But I'm not sure if it could be this box, like... Because it says the box that claims to be black box has the gems. So this one's claiming it's the black box, and this one says that's right. I'll give it a shot. I'm not sure exactly the wording, if... Okay. If that's how... Good to know, though. I would have almost said this box. Because it is actually the black box, but... I don't know. Glad we got that. 2 gems. Very important, actually. There's a battle going on. Closet, drawing room. I feel like we need it to be the drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. And we'll have two chances to draw and redraw potentially. Worth the gem. But there's just nothing really much else in here. Surprisingly. So far. Okay, so we can really want to be able to go down towards the bottom. So I'm going to redraw. That works. Now this can totally be a dead end. It's gonna be a closet or the lavatory. I think we want the closet. So we can get a couple items. A key. Oh, and a reroll. A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor plans. So we got one die. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We have the compass, which helps. We're going north. I think we just keep going this way on the left. Commissary or bedroom? Breaker box. Could afford to do the breaker box. Just or utility closet. Gymnasium darkroom. Ah, we gotta. Okay, so when we got the darkroom last time, we didn't have access to this. So hopefully, when the lights come crashing, I think that bottom one says cabinet crossed out, but there's no switch for it. And then VAC indicators, I do not know what these do. I've played with them. And then the key card and all of it, I'm not sure. But it's good to have this room available, I think. Okay. So now let's go, we'll go this way. So we could get a reroll. I think that means we should do the chapel next. Save our reroll. If we really need it. These look to be the same paintings on the glass. Nothing on any of the seats. Okay, so we can go all three directions. Prefer up and right. Passageway, I think. Man, we're spending a gem. Really puts us in a bind if we mess up. We do have the compass though, so maybe we risk it. We got an apple, which gives us 2 more. No chest in here this time. Okay. Okay, we need left. We do have a reroll if we need. Looks like the Nook. The Nook is the way, plus we get a key, so that seems good. Okay. All the paintings, man. Dark room. Dark room or den both seem good. I really want to get the dark room turned on, so I think I'm going to do that. Now, storeroom would be nice. Really want to try this out. Do I have to step in before it'll do it? Okay, so now we go back to the utility closet. I'm losing coins every time I go through there, though. That sucks. Huh. Flip that bad boy back on. Maybe we should just turn the garage on now. Just in case I run into it. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to avoid this right now, so... Alright, cool. Question is, do I actually want to see what these pictures have on them? Ah, I need my magnifying glass. I can't read some of these things. Damn it. Whatever that heart says, that's probably the code to get into the freaking lock. Sinkako. This is the guy's face. Mm-hmm. It's definitely what's written on that tree. It's definitely a code for something. I would think it could be for that padlock on that, but ooh, that's terrifying. It's like the same picture, but what the heck? Why? What is so important about these maids, I guess, or why are there so many pictures of them? Another key. There's that picture again. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. Oh, okay. He's been printing his wife, I assume, for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. So keep an eye on that. This. What is that? Can I not go through there? There's a down arrow. Security door is locked by electronic keycard. Shoot. Okay. Oh, he's got some words on his thing that I can't read. It's so many pictures of these two. what the relevance of like them are. Why there are so many of the same pictures. Okay. Well, I think we found everything we're going to in this room, possibly. Be wrong, but definitely useful if we have the magnifying glass. We're gonna need way more money. Security could be good, billiard room could be good. Yeah, let's do the billiard room. I'm actually really curious. I'm not rank 8 yet, so blah on the dining room. Oh, first time in here. So I have that picture that I took of the dartboard. Let's see what that possibly means. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at the picture. And, okay, so we have billiard puzzle notes. Jesus, it's not very clear. So 1 was actually 1, I think. And then 2. Well, oh, addition, subtraction, multiplication. So 1 plus 17, is that what we're doing? So we're going to 18? So 1. Let me back out and restart it. 17 plus... because it's blue. $17. 15 plus 1? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Should it be 16? Should. 15 minus 7? So we go on 8? $10 minus 8? 2? 10 multiplied by 2? 20? 10 order of operations. That's the question. Is the order of operation addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or is it PEMDAS? 10 minus 4. Let's try this. 10 minus 4 is 6 times 3 is 18. Look at that. 2 keys? Oh shit. Okay. Plus, minus, multiplication, division. So yeah. It wasn't normal PEMDAS, it was actually opposite. Man, have a drink bag here. A little lounge. Didn't I see these pictures? And there was something. without, I think, is what I saw. Without. What does that mean, though? Can I use the pool stick? Without. Why is that important? There's nothing else in this room? I don't know, I feel like there's too much going on. That to just be the end of it, but might be the best we can do. Alright, up. Up and away. I don't want to go back to the chapel right now, so I'm just gonna keep going this way with my coins. Hello, Crave Kuta. What's up, buddy? How goes it, my friend? Food for sale. We could get a bunch of stuff, or we could get another gem up here. Could be interesting. Because we could go around the key card. Yes, sir. I am here. I am alive. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. How are you doing? We are playing this big time puzzle game. It's a lot of fun, though. But it's definitely difficult. Yeah, just working, man. Same, man. Lots of work. For sure staying busy, but I guess we do the den. Could re-roll, but I'm trying to save that. Lots and lots of work, but life is good, man. But I've been feeling the crave, so to speak, for streaming again. So here I am. Okay, nice. I'll definitely go read that after I'm done here. Sweet, man. You work at Lowe's now. Good. I'm glad it's treating you well. Okay. Been in here before. There hasn't been much. I mean, that's a pretty cool picture of a tiger, but... maybe we can skip through here and then we can avoid... We have 5 keys, so I'm not afraid to use one. I'm not afraid. I do have a gem. Yeah, I mean... I feel like we want to keep our options open, so let's use a gem. That is the Mr. Oswald in the back. He's being a good boy, schnoozing. Okay, we've never been in this room before, so this is definitely one we gotta pay attention to. The kitchen with food for sale. So banana club sandwich for 8 coin gives you plus 15. Chef salad plus 5 for every green room in your house. So that could be good bang for your buck if you have a lot of green rooms. Today's main course, country stew pie, boiled chunk stew, layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato parmesan cheese crust, plus 20, plus an additional 10 if you have a boiler room in your house. Dang. Unfortunately, I have like no coinage, so to speak, so... You haven't played the new Warzone? And you quit playing COD? I still play, but not something I really want to stream, I think, just based on how I know I can get while playing it. I'd rather play stuff that's more chill and gonna be more interesting for people to watch and not watch me rage, basically. So here we are playing some cool puzzle games, and this game has been really cool so far. It's definitely complicated. But this room doesn't look like it even has anything other than I don't know if there's any significance of these, but dog food or cat food. So there's an animal oven here somewhere. Yeah. Besides the menu, not much, so we keep going. Another key. We've gotten a lot of keys, so I feel okay about going this way. We're down to 1 gem. Security's always a good spot. Commissary, items for sale. I don't have a lot of coins. So let's save and go the Boudoir. I don't know how to say that. Boudoir. Which has the safe. Man. I don't even know how many numbers that is. This picture has the safe on it. It was a present. Again, not much else happening. Okay, sounds good, bud. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad you're doing well also. It's been good to see a bunch of familiar names popping in and saying hi. So I appreciate you stopping in. Have a good rest, bud. Good talking to you for a bit. Ooh, okay. So no matter what here, we are definitely not gonna get. Well, we could redraw. This could be the time to redraw. I mean, the storeroom's good. Not opposed to the storeroom. My redraw. Nice. These are both so much better. So, whenever we enter a gymnasium, we lose 2 steps. Or the dining room. Let's do gymnasium. This is gonna be kind of tough, but you lose a bonus 2 steps, so you lose 3. Oof. That's kind of brutal. And I need a key card to get through that door. That's annoying. Hoople Sports. There's really nothing else in here, man. Like the little squeak though, like when I'm walking. Actual basketball court. Alright. There's a key. Maid's chambers. Or a storeroom. East hall wing. I mean, storeroom is tough. It gives us some things, but kind of want to just do the East Hall. I think we're gonna. Another key. This one doesn't require a key. Shoot. That's a waste of a door. That's a waste of a door, so I have to just do the commissary. Burn our gem. See, with, oh, without. So it's different pictures this time. Okay. Write that down. Commissary. Do I have a note for commissary? I thought I did, but... Oh, I do. With... Without. Change each day. So that's maybe the relevancy of the pictures. But what is with and without? So one's a fan, without is the fan, with is a like a dessert dish. Oh, and this freaking requires a key card too. What can I even buy? It's not like I have money. Shovel. Sleeping mask. Metal detector, wow. Salt shaker. Not sure what that does. So we're only on day 3 right now, and it's saying there's a sale on day 20 and 21. So does that mean, I think I asked this earlier, but do they expect you to go 20 plus days, or is it like pretty tough to not? Okay. Well, we can go up this way. We gotta burn a key though. Oof. I don't have a gem for the observatory. I really want the storeroom. I need more things. Haven't used the laboratory yet. Feels like the laboratory and the closet and like things like that, you kind of want to burn in the corners as much as possible. So I'm trying to save this lavatory for like where the gymnasium is, because that doesn't get me anywhere anyways. Storeroom. That's like that map. These all just keep changing every time. Still this guy. So we got one of each. Item, but yeah. Okay. We have 2 coins now. We do have a gem. So that has a card. This has a card. So we gotta go all the way back down. Bing, bing, bang. Oh, this is tough. We can go to... Can we go to the den? I don't remember. Losing days. Oh, losing steps. I really need some. I need some bananas. I might have to burn them. Just for some extra steps. So we can go up this way. I think we should. I could do the courtyard, dining room. We're still not rank 8. This is gonna be tough. Do I burn my gem? You know, there's no guarantee I go much further, so let's burn the gem. Oh. Oh, sledgehammer. What can I use that for? Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. I don't even know if I've found a locked trunk anywhere. There's a dig spot. Still haven't found a shovel yet. Okay. Oh, we can go this way. It's our last key. For now. I don't... Oh my god, a rumpus room? Combine inventory to create new items. Now we're going straight across. Or just close. Yeah. Could eat a lot of coin from that, though. Oh, let's check out the workshop. Nice. Oh. Stones cut blank by hand and letters wrought blank do spell blank are secrets carved from thought. A message read is of often lost blank among the bold blank words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not blank. The true box does not always contain the prize. Is that talking about that puzzle game? I wonder. I don't know. That initial like 3 box. Hey Scoot, good night. Thank you. Have a great one, man. Get some rest. Appreciate you hanging out. You've been here almost all night, so thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. It's been awesome catching up with people, and yeah, it's been super cool to be back. I definitely plan to do some more streams, and this will be one of the games that I'm gonna 100% want to finish. I don't know. Just depending on how I'm feeling, I may even just do a stream tomorrow on this game because I feel like I don't want to take too much time away from it and forget everything. So I may be eager to try and stream it some more tomorrow. But I'm probably not too far behind you. It is 12:30. So have a great night, Scoop. Catch you later, man. Appreciate you. Oh, that's a thing I can pick up. A metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Sweet. Just randomly. Love to hear that. Didn't realize that was there. Dog tag has the 10. So those pictures I think just have to do with that. I mean, there might be more to it, but something with, without. I just gotta look for those pictures. So it's based on the commissary. Oh, I was wondering, am I supposed to build something? So if I do compass plus sledgehammer, that doesn't work. Compass plus, oh, so these don't combine together. I mean, that makes sense, but okie dokie. Well, this is a big one here. If this one doesn't go right, I mean, there's still options to maybe find a key card, but yeah, we've got a couple doors blocked by key cards right now, so we definitely need to find that. Yeah. Oh, that goes up to the right. Okay, we can do that. Or you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Bedroom counts as 2 bedrooms. I feel like I still want to go up, so unfortunate, but we won't find items as likely. So it says 1 month pay. So that means, is he expecting, am I getting like a month to do this? If I don't complete this in, say, 30 days? Am I screwed? What's up, buddy? What's going on? What's up, handsome? Do you want to come say hi? Okay, just be careful of everything. He's not being cute anymore. He's being rambunctious. But we're pretty much screwed here. So I just want to get to the end. And oh, wait, there's a coin. Oh, are we literally gonna be one room away? Yeah, I think we are. Dang it. From being able to put like the compass or something. We should have, I forgot about it and should have 100% made sure I had enough. You know, I could have gone chapel, drawing room. I think I would have ran out anyways. No, I want to. I could have gone one more room, I think, going to the other way. That was maybe a little different. Shoot. Okay, well. Quite a route we just took. We ended up skipping the drawing room. I was going to save that, and then we ran out of space, ran out of time. 29 total rooms. We got 6 new rooms, 4 items found, 72 steps taken, reached rank 8 at the end. We could have gotten a meal at the dining room, which would have maybe, I don't know how many steps that gives us, but seems like that's going to be pretty key. Poop. Really close there to a couple of things that we just missed out on. So that's going to bring us to day 4, which we are going to pick up next time. Don't know when that's going to be. Could be tomorrow. We may wait till later. I don't know. But I'll post about it in the Discord. Usually I'll just, at this point, I'm not too worried about putting it on social media too much, but probably just post it on the Discord when I'm going live, and then yeah, just look for me here. But my plan is to stream for sure on Tuesday during World Series of Warzone and kind of cover that day. It's a pretty big day in World Series of Warzone tournaments. I forget what round it is, but the tournament's going to start shrinking until they get to their final teams. But I think that next round's pretty fun. Lots of good action going on. There's going to be lots of good teams competing in it. So with that, let's save and quit. I wonder, does it mean I'm going to be on day 5? Does that actually matter? Or will I be on day 4? I guess we'll find out. Oh, looks like it says day 4. That might have been the end of day 4. I don't know if that's super important if you miss a day, like, but yeah, see, it says we're on day 5 now. Okay, not too worried about it, but yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, also later, appreciate you being here, but I will see you guys next time. Thank you everyone for tuning in to my first stream back, 4.5 hours. Give some special thanks to Ash for the Prime sub, 27 months. Dylan for the Tier 1 sub for 26 months. New follow from Spartan Wolf and Native Angel with the raid. Appreciate you all, and see you guys next time. Bye.